A pleasure to meet y'all at last. If you recall from the last vlog I made, which detailed specifically about how my progress is going to go with Hot Wheels Hilarity Season 2 and Nerf Secrets Revealed Season 6. In contrast, though, to this vlog, I'm actually going to talk about a few other subjects I thought I'd get out of my head right away. Because first off, there's been a lot going on in which that just kept pushing me back away from the work that I actually wanted to continue working on, but apparently it had been delayed because of certain issues of which that shouldn't be listed out in my channel or anything. There's a darn good chance, though, that because of the new job that I'm going to be getting, as I've said in the last vlog, there could be an opportunity where my new employer would actually see my channel and think, this person's got quite some channel. At the same time, though, I actually feel a bit more considerate based on what I should be planning for from this point forward. And how else should I talk? Because I have actually used the same expressions and the same catchphrases and the same notable subjects and predicates in many of my sentences. Notably, I would actually want to have to use different parts of vocabulary just so I can expand upon certain problems of mine that would have to later on be addressed, given to how there seems to be a lot more going on in my mind that really don't translate to words. Really don't translate into words all too well. I suppose, though, that other than the fact that there's too much going on in my mind in contrast to how much I have to focus on my work, it's clear by now that at some point I might just have to at least think about what else I could talk about based on my vlogs, because mostly in the most recent of my vlogs from the last month or so, I've gotten myself a fair share of times where I just kept on speaking on the same subject or same subjects. And I'm mostly just entitling myself to certain updates based on the kind of content I produce for my channel. And I'm not just talking about Nerf Secrets Revealed, other vlogs, Gaming with Kaiju Force Neo, Hot Wheels Hilarity, and so on and so forth. There's just more content of mine that I have actually had on my channel within the last several years or so. And even though this channel of mine has actually been active only since last June, on account of the 5.5-year long dark period of which that I had to just roam within, just to keep myself safe, to keep my account safe at all costs. And of course, this styling of my hair, I don't know what that's going to end up in later, but yet that probably shouldn't be an important note for me to keep on, but yet it still does look alright, though this is much better. At least that's how I think of it. But anyways, though, aside from the fact that I would have to move on to other forms of vocabulary just to keep myself in touch with the expression of how the language I speak, primarily, that is, because I do have some great linguistic skills. The primary language I do speak, of course, is going to have a little bit more tuning into it because, as I've said earlier, there have been plenty of times in my vlogs where I have used the same exact type of expressions, the same exact kind of words, the same exact kind of anything, really. There's just too much, really, that just plays along with how I can actually bring one part of a vlog up and then eventually another piece of new material will end up setting in. I'm sure it's like hoping that in my vlogs it would be about new material rather than to just have a discussion based on certain other content of mine that have actually been in the works, and to mostly just not give away spoilers because that's what's happened as well. And yet, It has been about content of my own. This way, though, it would be sure to have everybody figure out exactly what's going to go on with my content for future reference. And if you want to see more, go down to my channel. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.